Detective, did you understood what type of information is contained on a cell phone, do you not?
Now or at a previous time?
At the time.
At which time, sir?
On August 9th of 2008.
Yes, sir. My knowledge at that point in time was that call history, text messages, and possibly some applications may be on. So as I am still now, limited in my knowledge of what a cell phone can truly do.
Have you had, at that time, had you had any forensic training on cellular phones?
No, sir.
You understand that the type of data contained on it is stored digitally.
Electronically would be the term I would use.
Okay. You knew in early August of 2008 that anything you did with the phone could result in loss of data.
No, sir.
You had no reason to know that digital data was volatile?
No, sir. I'd examined Brad's phone at the residence on July 14th. To my understanding, there had been no loss of data on that date. During outside investigations, I had calls to look at phones, and to my understanding, there was never a loss of data.
May I approach? Did you have any reason to believe that electronic media could be altered during an examination?
On August the 9th, that was an opinion that had been expressed to me, or that I'd had an opportunity to review.
Did you have any reason to believe that continued operation of a device could result in destruction of evidence?
Again, that was another opinion that I'd reviewed.
Did you have reason to believe that it was important to exercise great care in evaluating a digital item?
Again, that was an opinion that I had reviewed.
Now, at some point, you spoke to AT&T about how to access Ms. Cooper's cell phone. Is that right?
That would have been on July 30th, 2008.
And at that time, you spoke with a representative from what department?
I believe they refer to it as Subpoena Compliance Center at AT&T.
And you requested information from them?
Yes, sir. I placed a phone call to the Subpoena Compliance Center, and I advised them of the circumstances regarding the Nancy's cell phone.
What were the circumstances?
Yes, sir. That it had been provided to us, and it was locked with a password, and that although we had received and reviewed telephone records as part of our investigation, we wanted to access, and I've been tasked to access, to visually view the data within, such as the call history and any text messages within. I asked them for the wording I would need to use to gain access, to acquire that password to unlock the cell phone.
Okay. Did they give you a mechanism by which you could do that?
They advised me, the male representative gave me a sentence to request. He advised me to obtain a puck code.
Did he give you instructions at that point as to what you would do with the puck code?
Yes, sir. That was my next question. Is I asked him, once I receive this puck code, what do I do with it? He went on to explain that I would incorrectly enter the password and follow the prompts until it asked me for a puck code. And then at that time, I would enter the puck code that he would be sending me as a result of my court order.
What prompts did he say that you would receive?
He wasn't specific. He told me that there would be it would request a password, and that I could enter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go to the next screen. I believe he stated I may have to actually enter a word or a phrase or something. It would prompt me to just follow the sequence or the prompts until it asked for the puck code, and then to enter that particular puck code.
And what was this individual's name?
I did not document that name.
What was his level of technical expertise?
I'm unaware of that, sir.
Where in your notes do you detail the procedure that you've just described?
My page 74 of my handwritten notes.
And what is it that you say on page 74 of your handwritten notes?
Yes, sir. Attempted to unlock phone using puck code supplied by AT&T, using sequence advised by AT&T. Enter incorrect codes until puck enter incorrect codes till puck requested. This process wiped out Blackberry.
Now, I'm looking at page 74 of your notes, Detective. That is not a note that you took on July 30th during a conversation with AT&T, is it?
No, sir. When I completed my phone call, I immediately began to type the court order. As I was on the phone with the guy, I typed in that sentence. I pulled up an old court order and typed in the sentence that we discussed. And again, I don't have the court order in front of me.
Well, my question was, where in your notes do you record the sequence that you were given by AT&T on July 30th?
I didn't document it in my notes, sir.
So when you actually examined the phone, you did it based on your memory of a conversation with an AT&T representative?
Yes, sir.
And that was how many days after?
Approximately 10.
Detective, going back to when you spoke with the AT&T representative about inputting the puck code, did that representative tell you that the last screen that you would see was going to inform you that data was about to be destroyed?
No, sir. He told me to follow the sequence until I saw a screen that requested a puck code.
When you saw that screen, what did you think?
Which screen, sir?
The final screen warning you that data would be destroyed.
That a puck code request screen would be forthcoming.
It did not concern you that it was telegraphing that data would be destroyed?
No, sir. Again, I believe that the PUC code request screen was forthcoming.
And Detective, do you know what a SIM card is?
No, sir.
Are you aware that Blackberry device has a SIM card?
No, sir.
After having reviewed the report, do you now have an understanding of what a SIM card is?
No, sir.
Apart for the process that you've explained that resulted in the wiping of the Blackberry, did you do anything else to the phone that could have deleted additional data?
No, sir.
What kind of phone do you have, Detective?
Currently,
Personally, yes.
I have a Blackberry, I think it's at 8330, that I've had for about 18 months to 2 years.
You're unaware whether your own phone has a SIM card?
Yes, sir. I have no idea.
Do you recall when it was that you transmitted the information that the phone had been wiped to the defense in this case?
I do not, sir.
And how long after the data was actually wiped off the phone was it that you notified us?
Again, per the request of Detective Daniels, it was June the 5th of 2009. I believe I attempted to utilize the PUC code to gain access in August 2008.
So almost a year later.
9 months. Yes, sir.